By now, we will have worked on our introductory paragraph, and so just to review that very briefly, I did post that in Google Classroom, so if you want to look at that more closely, I've got a picture of that. So we started off by saying students from across the country and around the globe. Let me get that. Could I get a door opener? Oh, thank you so much. Are dealing with the stresses of the pandemic in a variety of ways, such as, and then we talked about playing video games, reading, spending time with friends, okay? And so that became our 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're going to go into that first one. Oh, it also, in addition to that, we did a reflection sentence on the importance of what we are about to talk about. So we said sharing these tips with other students can help them to deal with the anxiety and the depression that have become prevalent due to fears of the COVID-19 virus, okay? So there's our introductory paragraph. If you need more information, that's posted in your Google Classroom stream. So now we're going to take this first one. And I picked a student who allowed me to use hers. So listen, guys. By now you're probably figuring out that a lot of these paragraphs are getting huge, right? So I want to suggest to you that this is a great opportunity to break up that one paragraph into several smaller paragraphs. And consider this a subhead, which Ocean knows all about. I think we were together, we kind of figured that one out. So I'm actually going to go back and throw a small headline on top of this section that says the benefits of playing video games. And it looks gorgeous on the page when you have at least 3 subheads, like 3, the brain loves 3 once again. Okay, so guys, let me have your attention. So here's our first point paragraph. It could be any of them, but all 3 of them are going to be identical, okay? For Aaliyah Johnson, comma, I used her as my actual transition into the paragraph. So there's my transition. I said gaming brings joy, and joy brings, so there's my point, right? And here's my, repeat that topic, remind readers what we're talking about, stress relief during the pandemic. Now see, I pushed that enter so that you can tab in and give yourself another paragraph. What this does for you is it takes your magnificent quotes that you guys now see, that you have given yourself amazing, fantastic quotes, right? And it allows you to set these like a diamond and give it the attention that it deserves by hitting that enter and starting another small paragraph here, guys. So here's her quote: gaming allows me to feel at ease at times, said, and then I'm going to break in pretty quickly and frequently when I'm quoting, because this is what I'm going to build in my details about the person. Okay, said Aaliyah, a 10th grader at Bayside High School on Florida's East Central Coast. Okay, so remember this is a worldwide publication, so now you've said Florida. Most everybody knows Florida means the United States, and most of these writings are coming from the United States. So later on you can talk about Brevard County, Space Coast, the fact that some families in Bayside have 2 incomes that are from engineers for the Space and Defense Program. Maybe they work at Harris. But also you have a lot of families who have come from the Central America and Caribbean nations who are coming here, and they may have prevalently caregiving types of jobs that are lower paying, and let's say cleaning jobs that are lower paying. And so their big goal is to have you all have a great education and have an even greater opportunity than they had as first generation Americans, okay? So that's some really cool, awesome stuff, and you can talk about the manned space program as you go along, to talk about your setting as a character, right? Just like we do when we look at some of the literature that we're studying. Okay, so Then I'm going to go back into her quote and have her continue. Playing video games makes me happy and allows me to have fun talking to friends who I don't get to see due to all the isolation. See how we're bringing it back? Bringing it back to that pandemic, okay? Now what we've done is now we've made our point. We reflected back on the topic. We used the evidence, that's this quote. Okay, and we attributed that quote, guys, right? Aaliyah said that. We didn't use C yet, did we? Okay, C means cite your evidence. That's if you're using data. So one of your 3 points, I'd like you to go on to Google and look something up. So we looked up what are the benefits of playing video games, and many, many, many things comes up, and you guys can choose what you want. So we said, now I'm going to set this up. You could have just kept writing it and writing it and writing it and having it be this enormous paragraph, or you can break it up. So the benefits of playing video games are well documented. So I want to set up my data here. Playing video games, here's my quote. I've got my data inside quotes now. Playing video games provides cognitive, motivational, and social benefits, among many. According to an article published in PubMed.gov in 2014, okay? So there, now you're done with your first point paragraph, and you're ready to go on to number 2 and number 3, which are going to look exactly like this, but your content is going to be different, of course. That's it.